welcome to the 2018 GLIAC preview of Tiffin University baseball. Now we're joined by head coach Joe Wilkins. Coach, how are you?
Great. How you doing today, Matt?
Not too bad.
Awesome.
Real quick, we'll look back at last year. 32-22 overall, 21-11 in the GLIAC. You set school records for total wins, GLIAC wins, and winning percentage. You go 12-5 at home, and for the first time as a member of the GLIAC, you go 11-9. That was the first time you've had a winning road record in about a decade, and you hit 304 as a team. You have a lot coming back from that team as well.
Yeah, we've got our top three hitters coming back, but there's a lot of guys, and we were talking about it earlier, there's a lot of guys with 2 at-bats, 1 at-bat last year, that are maybe they're going to be in the middle of our lineup. There's guys that had great falls, and we're really optimistic because those kids, not only did they not have a lot of experience from last year, and we're going to get to see them do that this year, they're great kids. And there's nothing better than seeing a kid that's been here for 2, 3, 4 years, that's paid his dues, waited his turn, and now he's going to get to have a big role in our offense.
Your team had real good balance last year. You scored 10 or more runs 8 times. You gave up 2 or less runs 9 times. Talk about the back half that I guess equalizes this team, and that's the pitching staff.
Yeah, our pitching staff, we've got a couple of our key returners from last year. But there's going to be it's the same thing as far as the offense goes. There's going to be a lot of new faces as well. You got Luke Fraley, Michael Boswell, and Brady Ward, kind of a chunk of innings from last year. Of course, Max Dakin had a few innings too. I think he had 34 innings. But there's a lot of guys that had 6 innings, 2 innings, 1 inning. You look at guys like Hunter Carson had about 30-something innings, but and he'll be back for us. He'll be logging a lot. But you look at guys like Jake Monin, Chad Phoenix, Cole Maxwell. I mean, he's going to be a guy. He threw 6 innings last year, and he's going to be a guy that logs a lot of innings for us this year. And we're real excited about his progression and where he's going to get to, and just like Jake, and just good kids. They do the job in the classroom. All the things that you talk about in the recruiting process, they're doing right now.
Talk about some of your newcomers that you've restocked the pantry with, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. Well, newcomers, Michael Serapa on the mound, staying with the pitching side of things. Michael Ross. But there's going to be a couple guys that, Justin Studd, for example, that came in, and there wasn't a high expectation for him. You didn't want to put pressure on somebody that we didn't really know. But and not just him, there's other guys that somebody's going to pop off. Somebody's got to help us. I mean, there's innings to be had. The innings are going to be played. So there's some guys that we just don't know about yet. Look at Jake Hulse, and we're really optimistic about him. So again, not too much pressure on him, and just want to see him develop. And these are 2 great kids again, and they'll deserve everything they get.
Last year, you got your first ever wins in the GLIAC tournament. Talk about how that postseason experience really benefited a lot of the younger kids that you've talked about, such as a Hunter Carson and some of these pitchers that came in as freshmen or sophomores and got to throw more innings than they would in a regular season and in college or even a high school season.
Yeah, of course, playing in it, getting experience, getting their feet wet as far as participating. But for some guys, just seeing it, just seeing what the expectation is, what the competitive level is, what Isaac Perry, guys like that, did for the program. Kevin Borst, just their focus and, the way they went about their business. When Isaac was playing with a broken foot during the conference tournament, just for guys to see that and look back and go, wow, that's what it takes to be, what he was at this level. And it gives guys something to look up to and want to be like that.
Is there any one thing you can point to that you say that if we do this, this team will be successful this year?
Obviously, you got to hit, you got to pitch it, you got to do the physical things. But if we come together as a team, I think that this team is going to be built on how much we stick together. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs. We're just not built with a 93 octane. We're more of a diesel team, like we were talking about earlier. But if we can just weather some of that storm, like I said, there's going to be ups and downs. And just to see how we weather that and come together, I think our season we'll be able to tell who we are going to be towards about the middle of our season. The beginning of our season, of course, it's true for everybody. It doesn't define you. Look at the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. They're struggling, but they're a good team. They're going to be there at the end. So we'll see kind of who we're going to be about the middle of the season.
GLIAC moved to a new format this year for a conference schedule, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday format now with a 1-2-1. How does that benefit, all student athletes across the conference?
I think that the benefit is going to be that Sunday when guys can not only have dinner with their parents after that Sunday single 9-inning game instead of a doubleheader getting done at 6 or whatever it is, but also in the classroom. They're not going to get back at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night and have to go and restart that week on the Monday. They'll get a little bit of the afternoon on a Sunday, get to come back if they're on the road, relax. If they're at home, maybe have dinner with their family and just kind of decompress and restart that next week.
Well, Coach, we thank you for your time. Best of luck, and go get them this year.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
This has been your 2018 GLIAC preview for Tiffin University Baseball.